Hello everyone, it's Ellen and welcome back to part 2 of my holiday journaling. So yesterday I uploaded days 1 to 3, I think it was, and yeah, I'm finishing the week that we had away today. So we're moving on to day 4, and I had a few pieces of ephemera for this day. So I had a couple of receipts that I like to keep whenever I can, and I also had this unused sort of coaster, like a disposable coaster kind of, and I'm going to use that to add the stickers to say 4. So I'm using those simple story stickers, and like I said in my previous video, I've done this as sort of a title for each day, just so I know which journaling goes with which page almost. So yeah, I've got all of that stuck down now. I sewed through the letters that I stuck down just to make sure they are extra secure. I've added some journaling from the paper repack from Vicky Bootin. I've stuck that down along with the receipts and the photos of Theo and his Poppy, which are beautiful. We had those photos taken before we headed out that day, and yeah, they're really cute. On the following page, I of course have lots of photos, so I created 2 flip outs using all of the photo collages that I had, and then on the inside of those 2 flip outs I've got this gorgeous crepe paper, pattern paper. It's blue and gold and absolutely stunning, and then I've backed another collage of photos onto that, and then I've used 2 cut apart phrases from Vicky Bootin that say "what a beautiful world" and "magic in these moments," and I sort of put them as a header and a footer of those pages. I added tabs to the flip outs. I like to do this just so when I'm flipping through I can see that they flip out. And then I added tiny word stickers into the gap in those tabs. You could sort of add a caption. So yeah, I just used little word stickers, and then we're moving on to the next few pages. I've got this gorgeous postcard, and I'm going to use it to create a pocket to add, of course, some more photos. So to do that, I added a thin strip of double-sided tape along the right hand side and the bottom, and then just to secure the pocket in place, because the paper that I'm working on is a real vintage paper, I've added some sellotape around those same edges. It just secures them, and yeah, it just makes me feel a bit more confident that the photos aren't all going to fall out. I've got some tickets from our adventures on this day. I think this was the day that we visited the mosaics. Yes, we did. The House of Dionysus, I think it was called. And yeah, these mosaics were absolutely stunning. It was, of course, scorching hot, and we were in the direct sunlight as we were looking around these. So it's a little bit tricky at points, but absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad we got to see these. Cyprus actually has quite a lot of interesting history and a lot of places to visit, so we had a great time exploring. We had a delicious lunch out this day, and so I've got 2 sort of business cards from the restaurant that we ate at, and that delicious pizza that I enjoyed. You can see that in the photo next to Theo. I added some ticket stickers just as decoration along the side of that red page, and another sticker from Vicky Bootin that says "Paradise Found." I've then gone in with my white pen and doodled all around this page. I love the look of white doodles on a darker background. I added my little sticker that says number 4, and behind that pocket I've added more tickets and another business card, just, you know, saying where we were. Anything like that that I can keep to put in a journal, I will do. And then we're on to my next day, and this was kind of a rest day for us. So we'd been extremely busy, and we'd had an energetic 3-year-old with us as well. So we decided to take a day off this day. So it was the 5th day. We just lounged by the pool, which isn't like us normally. But we were all just so tired, and we all needed a bit of a relax this day. And me and my mum also went for a lovely face and head massage, and it was beautiful. I loved it. I really needed that. It was lovely to go and just have half an hour to ourselves, and we got to go to the hotel next door, and it was just stunning, the spa that they had there. It was beautiful, and yeah, really enjoyed that. We love a little bit of a pamper, so we both enjoyed that. So I've got this big collage of photos from that day. Again, because we just kind of lazed around the pool, we really didn't get up to much. So I've created a collage with some photos, and I'm going to stick that down on the background, and then that rainbow paper that I was working on, that has my title, my journaling, and then a receipt and a packet of the tea that we drank while we were on holiday. So I'm sticking that down over the vellum that I've used for the flip out for the other photos of Brett and Theo on the slide and in the pool. And then behind that photo collage is my receipt from the spa. So all of day 5 fit on this one page, which is nice because I'm taking up a fair amount of my journal with this holiday journaling. So yeah, I managed to get day 5 just on one page. I added a tab to the flip out once again and added a bit of journaling to that as well. And then we're moving on to day 6. Day 6 was one of the best days that we had. We had a pirate ship ride in the Mediterranean Sea. It was wonderful. We had a great time. So I got this postcard of it's some kind of castle in Cyprus. We didn't actually visit this castle, so I'm going to use it and cover up the castle in the background with some photos of Brett and Theo, just because we didn't actually go here. So I want to use it, I don't want to throw it away, but I'm just covering up that bit with a large photo of Brett and Theo. So when we went to the pirate ship, we got collected on what was actually a wedding bus. It was an open top bus for weddings, so it was leather inside with all these pretty bows and things. It was lovely. Very, very hot up there though. So yeah, I've got a couple of photos of us on that bus, and then on the other side of that postcard I've got some pictures of Brett and Theo just messing about at breakfast time. I've added another one of my evil eye stickers, and then I've drawn some extra lines on the back of this postcard, and I'm going to add all of my journaling to that, along with some more embellishments like stickers, washi, the usual of what I've been doing. I'm just kind of carrying on with that. My journaling went over a bit further than what I had space for, so I also found a little journaling card just in my use it up box, and I finished my journaling on there. That journal card is going to be stuck in the background of this page. This page is actually a large pocket with this beautiful lace and then leaf trim over the top. I really love this pocket. So my postcard that I edited and all of the photos from today are inside this pocket. Most of the photos actually, I think I saved some. Yeah, I've got some on the following page as well. And then yeah, that's all slipping inside the pocket, and then I've decorated the front of the pocket to say 6, and I added a sticker of a boat, some floral stickers, and then also some stickers of cocktails, because when we arrived on our pirate ship we all had a lovely mocktail, which I enjoyed, so I thought that would work well here. We didn't drink this holiday, well I certainly didn't because we had Theo, so I was glad to stick these cocktail stickers on, because otherwise I'm probably not going to use them. So following on to the next page, and I've got some more photos from the pirate ship that we went on. So I've got some gorgeous photos of Theo looking out to sea, and then Brett and Alan, my stepdad, Theo's Poppy, both walked the plank. So once we got to, I think it was called Pirates Bay or something similar, they rolled out a plank, and yeah, you could walk the plank and jump into the sea. So Brett and Alan did that, and they had a great time. I've got some photos of them doing that. And me, Mum and Theo stayed on the boat. I can't actually swim at all, so there's no way I was jumping into the sea. And also apparently it was freezing cold. So yeah, Brett and Alan enjoyed it, but not for us. We stayed aboard and watched them. So to decorate that page, I've added loads of, they look like they're bus passes, one-way tickets, timetable kind of things. I thought because we got picked up in a bus and then went on a boat, I thought I'll just use them here just to decorate the page. I also added a picture of a car, which we didn't go on, but it's an open top car, convertible car. So I thought that would work because of the open top bus. I thought that was fair game. I'm never going to use this piece of ephemera unless I use it here. So yeah, that's that page finished. Moving on to day 7, our last day, and I've got another collage of us, and this was one of the most beautiful things I've ever experienced, which I'll tell you a bit more about in a second. But I've got all of these tickets that we had, and I've stuck them all along the side of my page, but I've only attached them with staples, so they all flip up and you can see the photos behind it. And these photos are some of my favourite photos of the trip. There's a family photo of the 3 of us that I absolutely adore, so you can see that peeking out, and then I've added a couple more ephemera pieces to that page. So then we've got some more pictures on the following page, of course. So this was called, what was this called? We visited the Tomb of the Kings. So this is one of the main attractions in Paphos where we were. I believe so anyway. It's advertised literally everywhere, and it was fantastic. It was also probably our hottest attraction that we did as well, temperature wise. So it was difficult at points, but really beautiful. So I've got some receipts and a card from a crystal shop that I'm just tucking under those receipts, and I've added that to that little blue page that I've got, and then going to use that page as my journaling. So the postcard that I was using from the Tomb of the Kings, I'm going to use that to back extra photos as a flip out, and then I'll have more photos on the page that I'm sticking that flip out to. You can see there I've got the vellum flip out like I usually do. This is my little trick of discreet flip out. And also vellum's quite strong, the vellum that I use, so I know it's not going anywhere. I know it sticks well, and it's not covering up anything, which is what I like. So yeah, I've got that flip out with that postcard backed with the photos. I'm then adding this gorgeous floral washi over the top as an extra bit to secure it, but mostly decoration. I love this picture. I love this pattern of this washi tape, and you'll see I've added a bit of glue to each end just because I don't always trust washi tape. I want this to stay stuck. So I've added my journaling to that blue page. I've added the other set of collaged photos to the left hand page, and then I've got some more little skinny photos that I've added on top of them. Some more stickers, floral stickers, a caption to the front of that postcard, along with my little sticker that says 07 that I've added to each day. So then moving on to the next page, and yeah, more photos, more ephemera pieces. I've also got the, what are these called? The luggage, the stickers that you put on your luggage when you fly. I kept these. I think these were actually from when we were going to Cyprus, but either way, I've used them to sort of back my photo almost, so sort of decorate the background basically. Yeah, I kept them and I've stuck them down, and then I'm going to stick a photo collage on the top of that, along with another flip out on another postcard. So I'm really making use of these postcards with this journaling. Again, I'm trying not to use up all of the pages in my journal, but also I don't want to miss out any of the photos that I've taken, because this was such a magical trip for me and my family. Like I said, it was the first time Theo had flown, but it was also the first abroad holiday me and Brett had together. We'd always stayed in England. We were due to actually visit Ibiza in the summer of 2020, but obviously that got cancelled because of all of the things that went on that year. And also I found out I was pregnant. So Ibiza while pregnant is probably not as exciting as if you're not pregnant. So I wasn't too sad that we didn't get to go. But I am a girl who likes an abroad holiday once a year. I like the sun and the heat. So I was desperate for this holiday. I was so excited. We booked it the previous year, so we had a whole year to wait until it actually arrived, and it was even better than I imagined. It was fantastic. It was so wonderful to experience our first holiday with Theo with my mum and stepdad as well. I always used to go on holiday with my mum and stepdad, even when I was sort of in my early 20s. I loved it. I loved going abroad with them. They're a great laugh. So it was wonderful to do that again. Finally, I'm not sure if we'll be able to go abroad next year, but we've decided that if we can't next year, then the following year we definitely will, and we'll try and do it as a yearly thing. I feel like you need a holiday to look forward to when times are difficult. I certainly do. Anyway, whether that's in England or abroad, you need something to look forward to. But yeah, we're probably going to stay in England this year, but next year, but the following year, hopefully we'll be able to go abroad again. So that is my mammoth holiday journaling all finished. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I really enjoyed filming it, and actually it felt really daunting when I sat down to do it, but once I'd gotten started, and like I said, once I started using the stickers and things that I specifically brought for this project, I really enjoyed it, and I particularly loved looking back on the memories. That's the most wonderful thing about journaling for me, is that I then get to go back and look at those memories and think about them all again, which I love. And yeah, I think these pages turned out really good. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week. Bye guys.